Lesson 117 of the third review of A Course in Miracles. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I am Judith and you're at the Lucid Mind Center. Lesson 117 is still dealing with happiness, is still dealing with joy, and it's such an important lesson. We're going to do a Qigong alignment, connecting ourselves to the human potential, which is unconditional love, is the highest human potential. We're also going to connect to gratitude and generosity. We're going to take a couple of minutes for that. Then we're going to read our lesson together and we're going to contemplate it. And afterwards, I'm going to guide you to Qigong lessons which are specifically suited to apply today's lesson to. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel so more Course in Miracles students can find me. And also let me know where you're watching from, how long you have been with A Course in Miracles, and let me know how this class goes for you. Your feedback is very important for me, as it helps me record better lessons and also your ideas, what goes on in your mind. It helps me answer your question in the next lesson. So find a comfortable position. You can sit like me on your sofa or on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, you can pop a pillow under your buttocks if you can't keep your back straight, or you can come and sit on a chair. Come to the edge of the chair and just put your feet on the floor, come to the edge and just connect down, ground yourself. You want to ground. We want to always remember that this body belongs to the earth. We are borrowing this body from the earth. We are not this body. We are just borrowing it. Once it's used up, we are going to leave the body and we're going to return to wherever we came from. And while we are here, we just want to do the best we can to fulfill the mission which we came here to fulfill. The Course in Miracles calls this mission the special function. But it's just words. Remember, its words are just symbols of symbols and twice removed from reality. So we just want to remember, experience the truth about ourselves. So put your hands into a prayer position today. And today we are going to open up the spinal cord with the prayer wing. So you open up, look up, do a little frontal stretch of the spine. And now you close and now you kind of sink down and give a little stretch on the back. And now again, inhale and exhale. In and exhale. One more. In and exhale. Very good. And then we are going to lift up our hands. I'm just going to arrange my shirt. And then we're going to lift up our hands. And we're going to imagine that we are going to collect fruits which are up on this tree, like pears. We are like reaching for pears and peaches, or apricots. We just really want to reach them, reach the highest, sweetest fruit. So you inhale and then exhale. In and exhale. In and exhale. You just want to open up the channel. Help the spine to stretch out. One more. Exhale. In and exhale. In and exhale. Now put both hands up at the top. Inhale and now bring this energy through the central channel down to the earth. Just exhale. Bring it. Gift it to the world what you don't need. And again. Inhale. Collect and bring it down. Exhale. And again, bring the confidence of the earth up. And exhale down. Very good. Now put your hands on your knees and just shake out the ideas which are not serving you. Maybe there's some blockages which have opened up. You just let them go. You don't need them. just wagging your tail, and you're just letting go. With each shake, you are getting more clear in your mind where you want to be. Very good. Then relax. Inhale. Remember your central channel. Notice how you feel. Very good. And then make yourself comfortable. Make yourself ready for reading the lesson together with me. Lesson 117. The first idea belongs to lesson 103. God, being love, is also happiness. Let me remember, love is happiness, and nothing else brings joy but happiness. And so I choose to entertain no substitutes for love. There is no substitutes for love. You are love. There is so many different words describing love, but there is only one experience, and we all experience love the same way. Yes, we have got different subjects we are loving, different objects, different beings we might be loving, but the love which is arising from deep within us is always from the same source. The love which lives deep in our belly, in the sea of chi. I call it the ocean of love. It's deep in our belly, and it's hidden under that belt of fear, which is controlled by the kidneys, liver, and spleen. The kidneys is fear, the liver is anger, and the spleen is worry. And between this belt, our love abides, our peace and joy. It's deep within us. It's deep within our anchor, deep in our lower dantian, in that sea of chi. That's why the Course in Miracle always is saying you have to sink deep, allow yourself to sink deep within yourself into the belly area. When you love somebody, you get pain in your belly just before you are supposed to see them. They say butterflies in the stomach, but it can also be like airplanes in the stomach if you're really in love with somebody. It's because that is where the love abides, the true love, that experience of, it's deep down there. And you've got also the courage. The lungs are standing for courage, and the negative emotion of the courage is sadness. It's actually very interesting how this is correlated from the Qigong and the Course in Miracles. I'm fascinated. I mean, it just comes to me right now. I have already, very beginning in 2011 or something, about a year after I started making my website, the Lucid Mind Center, I wrote an essay about a blog post about where I think that the love is stored according to all the writings which I kind of studied in the Course in Miracles, and the Urtext version of A Course in Miracles, like finding out what is it actually saying, where is it, and I came to the conclusion that it's like in the kind of belly area, hidden behind that belt of fear. I didn't call it belt then. I just thought it was like I didn't understand really why it wasn't there, but now it's clear to me. So let me read this lesson again. God, being love, is also happiness. So God is love and happiness. Let me remember, love is happiness, and nothing else brings joy. So you basically can just replace God directly with love. And so I choose to entertain no substitutes for love. There is no substitutes for that. And then the second idea, which belongs to lesson 104, it goes like this. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. Love is my heritage, and with it, joy. So joy and love are your heritage. These are the gifts my Father gave to me. I would accept all that is mine in truth. So as we just said, your Creator has given you this joy and happiness. And by accepting it as yours, you make it yours. That means joy, happiness, love. This is first of all by what you were created. And second of all, that is what you are. And by accepting this reality, joy, happiness, and light and love, you just become aware of them within yourself, because that is what you are. That is what the light is. Light is this awareness of the experience of love, of the experience of joy and happiness and lightness. The lightness of being happy and joyful and kind and generous and courageous and peaceful and trusting, which are all the virtues of the 5 elements. And you have those, when you are connected to those virtues, and also in the Course in Miracles, in the manual for teachers, the first one, which is trust, which is according to the Qigong, is in the spleen. The first virtue which needs to be developed is the trust, development of trust. And it's got several stages, the development of trust. It takes time before we allow ourselves to trust. But once you accept that God being love is also happiness, and once you accept that this is what you truly are, and when you choose to be that love, when you choose to find it in you, when you choose to every single day remind yourself, no matter what is happening around yourself, remembering that this is what you are and that is what you are here for, and that you are perfectly equipped to do what you came here to do. So whatever situation you're finding yourself in, that you are perfectly equipped to deal with that situation. That there is something in you which makes you able to do this, whatever it is you find yourself in, because you are the light of the world, remember. So let me just repeat this one more time before I guide you towards the lesson. God being love is also happiness. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. When I'm suggesting lessons to you, Qigong classes to you, I always put them down in the link as well. But here is a direct link to the class which I am suggesting for this particular lesson. And here you have got the link to other Qigong classes which I've created. And here you have got the list to all A Course in Miracle lessons. Enjoy and let me know how this gone for you.